Essex continued to teach Leicestershire something of a lesson on the second day of their LV County Championship match at the Chelmsford Festival. As with many festivals this summer, the weather got in the way on the first day, with Essex openers Tom Wesley and Jake Mickleborough putting on an unbeaten 161 for the first wicket. Both had hundreds in their minds at the start of play, which came on time. Wesley had begun the day on 75, with Mickleborough just ahead on 81. And it was Mickleborough who got to three figures first with a dab for a single. It was his first ton of the summer. As it was for Wesley, who got to his with a firm shot 15 minutes later. He had needed 230 balls to Mickleborough's 195, and between them they'd struck 23 fours and a 6. More were to follow, and it looked as if Leicestershire would go through the morning with no success again, as this pair took their partnership and the total to 248. After batting together for 86 overs, you would have imagined that these two knew each other's games pretty well by now, but a mix-up in the calling led to the breakthrough at last, as Michael Thornley ran Mickleborough out for 126. A closer look suggests that the batsman may have been a little unlucky. Leicestershire would have just been relieved to have finally tasted some success, although they weren't given another immediate reason to celebrate, as O.A. Shah and Wesley now took the score to 272 for 1. After a fraction just under 6 hours at the crease in which he faced 292 balls, Wesley then finally gave a bowler a wicket, Wayne White trapping him in front for 125. That was only 7 runs short of his career best. Given the start made by the openers, the rest of the Essex batsmen would have been drooling at the thought of having a go at this attack on this surface, and next to start putting bat to ball was Shah and Mark Patini, who steadily took their side to tea in a session which was shortened by a shower. Alas, we're missing some of the action in the final session. Shah fell for 36, but then Patini and Ryan Tenduscarter put bat to ball as the intention soon became clear. A declaration was imminent as Essex wanted to give themselves the best chance of an important win with so many showers forecast. Patini made 72 and Tenduscarter 63 as James Foster declared with his side on 434 for 3, giving Greg Smith and Thornley 14 overs to survive. Smith fell in the 5th of them, fending off a ball from David Masters which bounced a bit to short leg. While his replacement, Ned Eckersley, was out in Masters' next over with a mistimed pull to mid-wicket. Leicestershire were dismissed for 34 on their last visit to Essex last year, when Masters took 8 for 10. They got within 2 runs of that by the close, but not without a worry or two. The visitors now face an uphill struggle on the third day. They'll resume on 32 for 2, 402 runs behind, and needing another 253 just to avoid the follow-on, something you fancy that will not be straightforward.